Hi everyone, so today I have got my everyday makeup routine for you, which is this one, and it's super quick to do because I literally have a few minutes in the morning to do it, so it has to be quick and easy and just with my fingers for most of it. And I'm sorry I haven't been filming for a while. I've been on holiday to Barcelona. I've travelled for work to Dublin, and I've had quite a few busy weekends, so I've not had a chance to film, and I'm sorry about that, but I am back with my everyday makeup routine today for you guys, and I miss you guys, so I'm gossiping lots in throughout the video, so I'm sorry about that. It's just that, you know what, sometimes I have lots of things to tell you and it all just comes out when I'm filming. First step I do is apply my Olay BB cream in Complete Care Medium, and I use that for the darker areas on my face, which is around my mouth, at the top of my foreheads here, just to balance out the colour a little bit, and it's not as heavy as foundation. It's more like a tinted moisturiser, which I love because I'm not into foundations really. I don't really wear them unless I'm going on some big crazy night out, which rarely happens. So let me just put some of this on and show you what that looks like. Just use my fingers for this. I feel like the warmth from my fingers really helps kind of just let it all blend into my skin and soak in a little bit quicker, because in the mornings it's all about the speed and quickness of applying makeup, because ain't no one got time for long makeup routines in the morning, because I would rather have sleep. When you're waking up so early every single day, as a lot of you guys do, I'm sure you can appreciate sleep, especially because I go to the gym in the evenings as well. I'm exhausted, my body is just drained, and sometimes that little bit of extra sleep just helps me along. The next step I do is normally my under eyes, and I've been using this Instant Eye Age eraser in the colour Light, I think it is. This is the lightest one you can get. Use it down the bridge, just all your normal places where you guys know about. And like always, I'm not showing you for technique at all, because I am not a makeup artist and I don't think I'm some makeup expert, but I'm just showing you for colour and ideas, and if it helps any of you guys out, then great. Okay, so all your normal spots, again, just going to go in with my fingers and just blend all that out. That's all blended into my skin. If you give it a second, it normally just kind of, you know, the heat from your face just kind of really helps it blend in, and as you can see, it's pretty much all kind of smoothed away and made those areas a little bit lighter. Now my next step is this amazing Becca, it's called Under Eye Brightening Corrector. This is so good. Now I just recently picked this up in Space NK, and I've used it about 3 or 4 times. It looks like this, and all I do with that is literally just put it. Now, I'm not 100% sure if I'm using this right or I'm using it how they would recommend, but like I always say, with makeup, it's what works for you. So I actually just put it on my cheekbones as more of a highlighter and kind of an under eye brightener in the kind of right into the corner. And this product really works. I'm absolutely loving Becca products. I've got another one coming up in my routine, and I literally am swearing by both of these right now. They're so good. Becca has such great products. Just make sure that is blended in, because that can be a little bit hard, that one, to blend in properly. So, right, so that's the first few steps done. Now, the next product is also a new product, and it was recommended to me by someone at Heathrow Airport when I was travelling to Dublin recently, and it's the MAC Omega Matte Brown Eyeshadow. And it looks like this, and I am going to use this for my contouring. So first, with my contour brush, I'm going to use this on my nose, just down the sides and on the tip. Now this, maybe I could go a shade darker with this, because sometimes I have to really work it to try and get some pigment onto the brush and for it to sharpen my skin. But this would be great if you're anything lighter than me, you have lighter skin tone than me, this would be a great product, because It doesn't have any redness. It's got that kind of ashy brown, which creates the shadow, which is much better for contouring than using a bronzer, because a bronzer might not be the right thing to use, but if it works for you, then great. But this I found is amazing for my contouring. So why not use an eyeshadow for contouring? It was recommended to me by the makeup artist at MAC, and actually it was an amazing recommendation, because she actually also recommended my new mascara, which I'm going to show you in a second, but she was great. It was so helpful. Don't you just love it when you find someone really helpful at a counter? Because sometimes makeup counters, they're just not very helpful or very friendly, and she was both super helpful, super friendly, and just, you know what, I wasn't even going to spend much money there, and she just was great. So I love that, because that gives you a really good impression of the brand if their representatives are really friendly. And again, I'm going to just go with my Real Techniques brush. I love Real Techniques brushes, and just go in with the side of my face, just here and the other side, just to carve out the cheekbones a little bit. Okay, so as you can see, it's quite subtle, because I'm not going for a super defined look. So still now, it probably doesn't even look like I still have a lot of makeup on, but just enough for an everyday look, just to feel confident and comfortable. Now, my next tip. Now, this was also recommended to me by the lady at the MAC counter, and it's actually a Chanel product. So, love that about her. She was actually being just really honest. She was like, don't buy any mascara from us, go to the Chanel counter and buy this one. So, she recommended it's Le Volume de Chanel number 10, and it is really, really good. So she was like, I tried this, I loved it, you should give it a go. So I bought it. I wasn't even really looking for a mascara, but I was just using a cheap one from H&M, because I've never really bothered with expensive mascaras, but she just sold it to me so well that I was like, I've got to give it a go. And that's what the one looks like, and it does kind of really give you a very full eyelash look, and if that's what you're looking for, then this is the one. Just give it a wiggle at the base, just to really, I don't want them to look too much. So we're there, and now the next product I want to tell you about is the most amazing highlighter I have ever used. And that is my Becca highlighter in Opal. I recently bought it in Rose Gold as well, but I've still yet to sort of properly try it and work with it. But I want to talk to you about this one. This one is amazing. If you are looking for a highlighter right now, don't bother with MAC or Kevyn Aucoin or any of the others. Go for this one. I can imagine this one would look good on any kind of skin tone. It's just so beautiful. Goes on so nicely, and you don't even have to worry about being too thorough, because it sort of hides your mistakes as well. So just usual places, give it a bit of a, I always feel like highlighter always like finishes a look for me, and if I look at sleepy and I put highlighter on, it just seems to go bing. And I've had some compliments about this one as well. A lot of people have said to me, oh yeah, what you got on your cheekbones, I like it. So makes me think that it is good. Okay, and then a little bit of bronzer just to finish the look. And the one I'm going to use is the Kevyn Aucoin Celestial Bronzing Veil Tropical Nights, and it kind of goes from gradual, from lighter to dark here. And I'm just going to use kind of the lighter colour. There you go. So that's where we're at now. That's pretty much the face done. And so now the lips. I've got a few products that I use for the lips. Have you guys heard of this Buxom Undressed? And it's like it's for the when you have dark pigmented lips, it cancels out the colour on them, and it's a really good product. I bought it in Sephora when I was over there. I'm going to just show you what it looks like. And it looks like that. It's a little bit drying on the lips, a little bit hard to kind of apply, but it does work. It kind of takes out the colour on your lips, so then they're prepped to do, you know, whatever colour you like. A couple of things I do use. I love Hepburn Honey from Charlotte Tilbury. It's this colour here, this lipstick. I love that, so sometimes I wear that one. Just a few ideas on what I do wear. I also like some nice lip liners. I've got a Natural Collection lip liner, and that is in the colour Almond. And again, this one is really good for cancelling out the dark lips. So I sometimes use that instead of my Buxom lip colour that I've just put on. Now, I tend to use nudes for work just because they're easier to wear, and you know, with bright colours it's a little bit more hard to manage at work. But so a product I really wanted to talk to you about is this Rimmel Apocalypse lip lacquer. This is really good for girls with dark pigmented lips, and it goes on. I'm going to show you, I'm going to put it on. I do need to use my fingers to kind of work it into my lips, but it's just such a really nice texture and everything. So it kind of goes on like that, and I'm going to use my fingers just to kind of work it in to the lips a little bit more. That is it. That is my finished look. I've actually had my hair cut as well, so you can see my new haircut. It's a little bit shorter. Thanks for watching, guys, and if you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to, and there'll be lots more coming up from me. So I'll see you soon, and be good and take care of yourselves.